Yes, Beefcake. Get another grapefruit beer. Beefcake? How does it taste? Have you noticed a big taste difference since you started pouring it into a glass? I am a good singer. I am a good singer, and I enjoy singing, which I probably shouldn't. A wild, yay! It's true. Let me tell you, by the way, speaking of a wild thing appears, my Pokemon team is fucking rocking it. Rocking it. What? It tastes about the same. Well, that's all right. You're a couple beers in. Anyway, my Pokemon team is doing great. They're all level 20 now. Mew is unstoppable, and I haven't even learned any psychic moves yet. Like, just using the pound that Mew comes with, Mew is virtually unstoppable. It's great. So, it's pretty great. If you like deck building games, have I ever played the DC version? No, because I'm a Marvel person. I really enjoy Marvel. Legendary, Marvel Legendary is one of my favorites at the moment. And I'm really excited. I play that just me and my wife. We play that some nights just because we have so much fun. But we're Marvel people. We're Marvel. We've always been preferential. We've always been preferential to Marvel, and so I haven't played the DC one. Damn right, Jim Brorinsky. The Deadbolt soundtrack is great. Great. Mew is really good early, but later on his only benefit is being able to learn every TM. But his stats, Mew's stats stack, and they're great. And he can learn any TM, so he can dominate. There's some great strats. Mr. Sister Fister.
What?
Has a gun to your head.
Yeah.
Choose one. Number 1. You have to go down on a woman with blue waffles. What's blue waffles?
Okay.
Okay. Well, you have to go down on a woman with blue waffle till she has 3 orgasms. 2. A diseased homeless man sucks your dick. 3. Caught urinating near school and put on list.
What? Caught urinating near school and put on list?
I can only put
Oh,
on
sex predator?
I don't want that for sure.
I don't know. Those are always dumb. Thank you for donating, but those questions are always so dumb.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know what blue waffles are, and I don't want to Google it because I don't want to be put on a different list.
Option D, take the bullet. Or try to wrestle the gun away.
I would try to wrestle the gun away. That seems
Try
like,
to
that
wrestle
seems like
the
a whole
gun
lot.
away. Because if he's got it like right up next to my head,
Yeah.
he's within grabbing range. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah, you don't want to be... Yeah, I mean, a gun is a ranged weapon. You don't want to be that close.
You want to be that close with a knife.
Right. Your advantage is the range.
Yes.
Agreed. Collecting data. Says my twin sister is watching the stream tonight, but not chatting. Can you say hello to Susan?
Hello, Susan!
Or, as I like to call her, collecting lore. Well, hello, collecting lore, Susan, twin sister. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good time, and hopefully you're not too put off by by us talking about homeless men sucking our dicks, or blue waffles, whatever those are. Don't Google it. They'll put you on a list.
Technically, I'm not really talking about that. I'm just kind of responding to it.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody else is talking about
That's
it.
true. All right, let's see here. Anonymous, if you had to choose 720p resolution and 60 frames a second, or 820p and 30 frames a second.
What was this again?
You have to choose.
Yeah.
720 at 60 frames a second, or 1080 at 30 frames a second. And here's my answer. If it's a game, 720 at 60. If it's movie or TV, 1080 at 30.
Well, the movie, that's a no-brainer, yeah.
Yeah. I assume Anonymous is talking about games.
I can't give you an honest answer without saying like a side-by-side comparison.
I would say 720, hands down. At 60 frames a second. Hands down.
Probably, yeah.
That's going to run way smoother.
Probably.
And remember that 60 frames a second isn't just about how much you see. It's also about mouse interactions.
I've seen games that run 30, and I'm like, that looks fine.
Sure.
So, I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, I think that this is a gun to your head situation where for the rest of the year.
Like a really fast-paced game?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you want the 60 then, but... I think there are times when 30 can be acceptable.
If, all this is all I'm saying is, for the rest of the year, you need to make this choice.
Like 30 frames per second. That's basically every PlayStation 2 game, right?
I don't
Am
know.
I wrong? No, because I
don't
think Zone of the Enders 2 famously got into the 60s. I could be wrong about that. I could easily be wrong about
I have
that.
just literally no idea.
Could cathode ray tube, right? Am I getting that right? CTR TVs?
Yeah.
Could they even display beyond 30 frames per second?
No.
So basically, every console game before the HD TV was capped at 30 frames per second, right?
Actually, they were capped even less because of the interlace.
Yeah.
So they were capped at like 15 frames a second, then interlaced. Or no, sorry, I got that backwards.
Yeah.
They did 60 frames a second, but they were interlaced, so it came out at 30 frames a second.
Okay. Entirely wrong as usual. Well, fuck off. I'm not a technician.
Yes, I said I got it wrong. I got it backwards. NES was 60 frames a second. Yes.
I know TV shows were like, 30 frames per second, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong about that?
TV shows?
Yeah.
Yeah, TV shows.
Yeah.
30 frames a second.
If the TVs could display fast, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I gotta find out the exact specifications then. It looks fine. That's all I care. Yeah, it looks fine. That looks fine. All right.
Well, and that's the thing about consoles is yes, they ran at 60 frames per second, but they only displayed at 30 frames a second, which is very strange. Yes.
No good at this.
Okay, we had a couple tips. We'll get to those. All right. The blue waffle is a shock image, so we're definitely not Googling that. Also, Eric Lang has made a lot of good games, so his Bloodborne games should be all right, at least. I'm very excited about the Bloodborne game. I like card games, and I like Bloodborne. No-brainer. No-brainer for me. I'm going to get it. I started following him on Twitter just so I can make sure I know when it's coming out.
Oh my god.
I know. Okay, where are we? Two things. I want, they're leaving La Mancha, Rich. Says two things I want at Rich's wedding. One, an anonymous ring bearer wearing a Darth Vader helmet, dry humping a droid all the way down the aisle.
Why the fuck would anyone want that?
Do you think-
Least of all me.
Do you think Karen would allow that?
It's not an issue because it's not going to happen.
Okay.
There's going to be nothing Star Wars at my wedding, I'll tell you that.
Okay. But see, maybe number two. They want your wedding vows to include, do you bleed? You will. That's possible. And then you could be like, because I'll bandage you up. For death do us part. All right, great. Craig Nation, hey guys, I love the stream and prereq, even though I sometimes disagree with your opinions. Or maybe I love prereq purely because sometimes I disagree with your opinions. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Craig Nation. It's okay to have disagreements. We can all be civil.
Can we?
We should be sometimes. Sometimes it is fun to get a little. Sometimes it's fun to get a little riled up, but we have to make sure we remain friends. Where were we? Oh, Atomic Mousetrap. The novelty of tipping an actor is too much for me to resist. Rich,
Yes.
thank you for Space Cop.
You're welcome.
Yes. Thank all of you for Space Cop. Can you confirm that Jack and Rich are going to be starring in a hypothetical Twins remake? Absolutely. Absolutely. What was I just thinking about because we were talking about gun to your head? Where's my notebook? What was it called? I finally got around to watching the most wonderful documentary the other day.
Yeah.
I need my notebook because I write things down to talk about in stream when we've run out of things to talk about, but also just to remind me of stuff. What was it called? Back to the Source. Have you heard of this?
No.
It's the documentary about HEMA, the historical European martial arts. And it's a documentary all about these people who spend all of their time trying to realistically recreate fighting techniques from the Middle Ages.
Okay.
So, like, the use of swords and
Thorns.
the
Jack.
use
Get
of-
it right.
The use of Thords. HEMA, H-E-M-A. Historical European Martial Arts. And you can watch this documentary for free on YouTube. It's called Back to the Source. Right? Is that what I said? Or back from the source? I don't know what it was called. Back to the Source. I was sold on this documentary because they kept it was sold to me by other people saying like, oh, they go through like what movies get wrong and how like the way people sword fight in movies is historically inaccurate and these people do it for real. And that's actually a very small part of the documentary. It's mostly just about these nuts people who try to like decipher old French textbooks on fencing. Yeah, it's like real life LARP. And it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't the documentary I thought it was going to be, which I thought was going to be a lot about fighting, and it was mostly just about this organization. But I thought it was really well made. And a good watch, especially if you like action movies.
I'm really fucked.
Yeah, they're kind of walking around. They used to fence to the death. So if you ever get a free hour and a half, go to that YouTube's and watch some Back to the Source. Good stuff. Good stuff. Caesarean fart. Rich, Jack, have you guys ever considered doing a full stream with Rich in character as Mr. Plinkett? If you ever do, I would recommend playing a Leisure Suit Larry game to go along with it. It never had crossed my mind.
No. Are people like sick of my Plinkett?
They
do
love
that.
your
I feel like I do that a
Plinkett.
lot.
They love your
And they
Plinkett.
prefer Mike's Plinkett.
Well, I think they're split.
Oh, fuck.
That was your fault.
Shoot me, I'm going to restart.
That was your fault completely.
I'm terrible at this game. Is there a quick restart button?
Apparently not. There might be, but I don't know what it is.
Oh my god!
Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, let's see here. Michael, Cody, CA, Deer, Jack, and Rich, during production of a Half in the Bag or Best of the Worst episode, what was your favorite piece to film? Mine would have to be the ending of the 2012 Catch-Up episode with all the booze. What was it? What was the favorite thing? What was your favorite thing you've ever gotten to film for Half in the Bag or Best of the Worst?
Filming is always miserable. As a general rule, filming is always miserable. Coming up with ideas of things to film is fun.
Yeah.
Actually filming is almost always miserable and tedious and repetitive.
Uh-huh.
Or sometimes you're covered with fake blood in a warehouse where it's 32 degrees.
That was not a lot of fun to film.
And a lot of times, the stuff that looks the funnest when it's done
Yeah.
is the worst to actually film.
Mm-hmm.
So my answer's gonna be nothing.
The ending of our Age of Ultron bit was no fun to film. Jay kept handing me sausage chunks, and he said they were going to look like intestines. I was covered in cold blood. Our chairs got messed up.
I give you a whole list of like the worst things.
Yeah, do that.
You remember there's this one time where they threw a brick at me, and I'm holding up like a porcelain platter.
They threw a brick at you?
They threw some kind of, yeah, the bricks were coming through the window.
Oh, yeah.
And it shattered the porcelain platter. It was in my hands, cut my finger extremely bad. I'm bleeding. I'm like holding my hand up. Because you know what you're supposed to do when you have a cut? You hold your hand over your head.
Oh, I didn't know.
Mike and Jay were like mad at me. They were mad at me because I'm holding my hand. I was like making them squeamish. After I cut my finger and was bleeding profusely, they were actually upset at me for making them feel bad because I was holding my hand over my head, putting pressure on the wound that would not stop bleeding.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, that was hysterical.
Well, now, because you survived, I think that's funny. It's a funny story, dickhead.
Yeah, probably one of the best bits and the best skits we filmed was the Evil Dead one.
Oh, yeah, that was a great one.
That was miserable to film.
Yes. It was.
Absolutely miserable.
And I was going to point to that as I was there only for a little bit of that filming.
Yeah.
I could help out for a little bit, but I had to go for some reason. And it was very fast, and it's very chaotic. And like the way that Mike and Jay film thing is usually not planned out. You know, they just kind of know what they're looking for, so then it's usually just, go over here, move over to the left, move over to the right. Okay, now we're shooting this. Now this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Okay, now go over here. You know, it can get a little hectic and frustrating. Yes, leftover beefcake. Mailman Tommy is underrated. Mailman Tommy is an underrated character, and I hope he makes a comeback.
I wanted to bring Mailman Tommy back. Do you remember the ghost girl who would scream?
The ghost?
There was a screamer, basically. She looked like one of the Ring girls.
Jay's ghost girlfriend?
Jay's ghost girlfriend.
Yeah.
I wanted a love triangle between Jay, his ghost girlfriend, and ghost Mailman Tommy.
Wait, Mailman Tommy's not... Oh, Mailman Tommy is dead.
He got hacked to bits.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot that he died.
I don't know why Mailman Tommy hasn't come back, but he should have. He definitely should have.
Agreed. Maybe one day Mailman Tommy will come back. Nice. That was nicely done.
That was. Now the rest won't be.
That's right. That was in a very early episode, my Mailman Tommy episode. For anyone who doesn't know, the bit was I was a very nice.
I hate those fucking big guys. They're terrible.
You got to get him in the head.
My God!
I was who was very nice. I was a very nice and courteous mailman, and Mike and Jay were assholes to me. That was the whole joke. I thought it was a funny bit.
It was a funny bit. There's no thinking about it. It was a funny bit.
Yeah. Anonymous says, who has a very important question, Rich. What do you think about games?
Some are good, some aren't. What do you want? What do you want?
I enjoy spending my time playing them.
Drink more Ovaltine.
Drink more Ovaltine. That's good. Crocodile Brain. Hey, guys, missed your stream this weekend. As I was playing Firewatch, I couldn't stop playing it. I still love you guys, even if Rich doesn't consider it a game. Keep up the great work, you fucks!
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you liked it. I liked it too, Crocodile Brain. I thought it was a good time, good narrative. Rich disagrees, and that's fine. And that's fine. It's okay.
I'm gonna die.
Collecting data, are you comparing us? Can you open this question to the chat? Best prereq streams of all time for newer fans? What? Fabrino, I don't know what that question means. Are you asking me what I think our best stream was? We've done just so many at this point.
Don Wilson, maybe?
I mean, Don Wilson is fun. I still like the. Was it the same night that it was "Don't Shit Your Pants" and "Quap"?
Maybe.
Maybe. "Don't Shit Your Pants" and "Quap" in one night. I think is pretty amazing. And I saw earlier today someone has a spreadsheet of all the games we've ever played.
Yeah.
On previously recorded. This right here, Rich.
Yeah.
Number 200.
This one?
This one right here, we have officially played 200 games.
Nice. I think.
That's great. I mean, that's
Yeah, that's
great.
nice.
That is nice. That's great. Leaving La Mancha.
La Mancha.
But, oh, you know what? Actually, before I get to you leaving La Mancha, yeah, personally, you know what my favorite stream is? Space Quest.
Yeah.
Me playing Space Quest, like I don't think Rich was in the room for any of that. Like you Skyped in for most of that.
I think so.
Me just playing Space Quest and having a great time, loving text adventure games. That's my personal favorite because I really enjoyed playing the game. But I still think that "Don't Shit Your Pants" and "Quap" might have been the most entertaining. Leaving La Mancha. Sorry, Jack. Now you've got me curious about your Plinkett, and just how long you can keep it up. The voice, not Plinkett. Keeping him up all depends on if he's taking his pills. I don't think I do a very good Plinkett voice. It's a great voice. Everybody loves the Plinkett voice. This isn't even very good. This isn't even a very good Plinkett voice.
It's acceptable.
Star Trek is the worst thing since my son. I don't do a very good Plinkett voice, but it's great. Great voice.
I hate the shotgun guys. They make this game miserable. The shotgun guys make this game not fun. They make this game not fun. I hate them.
You need to try some different strats.
What are your strats for the shotgun guys?
I'm trying to remember what I did.
Shoot them until they don't die?
Well, shoot them until they die, right? Obviously.
Until they don't die, because they don't die.
Well, yeah, you need a Tommy gun. Go down and get the Tommy gun first.
They shrug that off like pop gun. Like it's like shooting them with a pop gun.
Yeah.
That shoot a ping pong ball gun. Does nothing. Does nothing.
Pop. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Rich. I don't remember. And you do have $100. You can go buy a different weapon. There's a headshotter weapon that deals more powerful headshots. There's other weapons that you can get that might help you. Upgrading your gear is pretty important. I remember talking to Mike very early on about the Plinkett stuff. It was like after like the Generations review came out.
Yeah.
It was after we were shooting a feeding frenzy bit, and like one of the Generations reviews come out, or I don't know, maybe the Star Wars one had come out at that point. I forget. But just talking about how like important that voice was because everyone wanted to do that voice. You know, it's great. What a great voice that Rich invented.
It's fine. I'll always have Don Wilson.
Always have Dan Wilson. Danny Wilson. I don't know what tvtropes.org is.
That's a site that sucks in your soul and doesn't let you leave for at least 5 hours.
Oh, apparently there is a previously recorded section of it now.
Oh, nice.
Great. That's great. Don the Dragon Wilson. Danny Wilson. So what do you got? You got a shotgun now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not good. I think you gotta kill those two. Go down and kill those two.
The Tommy gun is not helping me. I've tried the Tommy gun like 5 times.
Oh.
And I unload a clip onto them, and it does nothing. And I hate it.
I think that's your best bet.
I hate how going up and down the stairs fucks with your cursor.
I hate that too, by the way. Because it moves your cursor relative to where you are. I also hate that. I agree. I don't believe it was, but I will ask him. Rich.
Yeah.
Was the original Plinkett voice inspired by Buffalo Bill?
No, not at all.
What was the original voice inspired by?
Trying to sound as crazy as I could because we're making a weird-ass movie where I was talking to Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. And the more bizarre the person they were talking to, the better. The creepier and weirder... I got my brothers, you know.
Yeah.
I think originally it sounded more... Not quite Don Wilson, but it was a bit more... Mike toned it down a lot when he did the reviews because he had to have people understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
I think originally Plinkett was a bit more unrestrained.
There's a little Don Wilson.
I got my cabinet. Your cabinet's all apart on the floor. And
Yeah. It was also higher pitched.
might have been.
Yeah.
Things change over time.
Yeah.
So it was just trying to sound bizarre. Because he originally wasn't a serial killer.
Right.
He was just some weirdo who wanted Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen to fix his broken cabinet. And find his missing medicine, which he had in his hands. It was more senile than deranged, at least than homicidal.
Right.
Definitely deranged.
Okay, here's what I think you gotta do.
Quit playing the game. I agree.
I wouldn't say that. Hold on. First of all, Anonymous says, has anyone at RLM seen the Zeitgeist movies?
The what?
Do you know what those are?
Apparently I have not.
No.
So.
I don't even know what those are. Are those things that Google makes at the end of each year? The Zeitgeist?
What?
I don't know. You know, Rich, I don't know. What? My favorite podcast. Sure, go ahead.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, too. Jack, you should play the Vita game Soul Sacrifice Delta. It's about some dude who sits in a cage waiting to be sacrificed by Merlin while a sassy Necronomicon teaches him magic so he can fight back. That sounds fun. That sounds fun.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You learn magic. I don't like the name. The name makes me think of a JRPG.
You know, fuck mages. Fuck mages and everything they fucking stand for.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I'm okay with them. You know what I like? I like necromancers.
That's just basically a fucking mage. It's
Yeah.
a corpse mage.
It's a corpse mage.
It's still a fucking mage.
Okay, so go back down. Here's what I think you got to do with that Tommy gun.
Yeah.
You got to jump up those stairs when that guy's close and make sure you shoot him right in the fucking head. Like, wait till he turns. Right in the fucking head. Get that other guy, then drop back down before the other big guys come.
All right.
Wait till he turns. Now go shoot him in the head.
Oh, that didn't work.
Well, because you shot like twice. You didn't do nothing.
I held down. It's a Tommy gun. I held down the button. I couldn't shoot any faster. What the fuck do you want?
You missed him. You missed his head. I like the... I like the idea of... Here, you take this.
No,
I'll
I'll try again. I'll try again.
I like the idea of using a skeleton army. Like, what are they doing? Nothing. Raising up an army of the dead. You know what I'd do? I'd raise up an army of the undead puppies. And everybody would think they were cute.
No, I'm dead.
Yeah, you're pretty dead. can do it.
No, I really can't.
Okay. Let me give it a go.
Oh my god!
Anonymous says Rich and Jack are the best. I mean, that's true, obviously. Jack, I enjoy how you sometimes naturally end up playing the straight man in RLM shows. You know, I just think I might be one of the more normal ones here. I also love your Russian kicker video. Yes, that's a great one. Thank you. Rich, you are like a tasty slice of man meat.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I would like to tell you that.
I agree.
You. All right, let's see here. Varve77. Hey, Jack and Rich, I'm wondering if you ever played the Baldur's Gate D&D game from back in the late 90s. Some of my favorite turn-based RPGs. Definitely recommended. No, I never played it either. Indiana Jones and the Giant Ants.
The ant scene from Crystal Skull.
Jack Triggerjoy said it's not true. I love pizza rolls. I eat pizza rolls probably more often than I should as an adult, but I still love them. And I think you're a crazy person. Now get that cursor on him.
Well, then, no, because it moves the second I go up the stairs. I hate that. I despise that.
You should hate that. You should hate that. You kind of got to like find the area relative to where you are. Then when you go up, it'll be about there. Yes, more often than I should equals at all. As an adult, I should not eat pizza rolls anymore.
Going down the stairs and the cursor moving is fucking awful.
Give me your
Fucking awful.
Give me your mouse pad thing. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I can do this. What does things? E. E opens doors.
Yep.
Now, everyone keep in mind, I have been playing this game a lot more than Rich has. Nope.
I'll keep that in mind.
Just in case I did something really phenomenal.
Oh my god!
Chaos Rodney says, if you guys ever played Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, I am thinking of picking it up on Steam. It is an RPG done by a famous author and Todd McFarlane art. Well, no, because Todd McFarlane art, that's an instant no-buy.
Yep.
Why is he demeaning himself by drawing in this day and age?
Todd McFarlane?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord knows.
Todd McFarlane art, that obviously means he hired somebody to draw it, right?
Nope. And I'm dead. I forgot which. It's opening doors is hard on a keyboard. I don't like it.
You ever see him try and draw a fight scene? I do say try.
Mm-hmm. 3 bullets left.
Is anyone in RLM Irish? Says someone in the chat. Does it sound like we're talking with an Irish accent?
Get your
hands off me, Lucky Charms! We're all American. I was having this conversation with Karen today that Ancestry is just kind of bullshit.
What do you mean?
Ancestry is just kind of bullshit. My ancestors came from Scotland. So the fuck what? How does that impact you or your life in any way?
Right.
My great-great-great-great-grandfather was the Archduke of Scotland. Well, isn't that a big step down for you? It has nothing to do with you, your ancestry.
You know, where you came from, if you care about shit like that.
Where you came from. You came from your mother's womb.
Well, yeah, but some people care. Some people care. Oh.
Oh my god!
Some people care about stuff like that.
Except they are your ancestors. Look, if the sins of the father should not be visited upon the son, that's like a saying, right?
Yeah.
Neither should his accomplishments.
Damn, Rich, that's deep.
It doesn't matter where the fuck your genes came from. What matters is what you're doing now.
Rich, that's deep. You didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing, big guy. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't hear nothing. Yeah, go upstairs. Fuck.
Ancestry is more interesting than this game. Probably.
Yeah, you know. It's,
It's just interesting. No, it's like trivia. It's like masturbation.
What?
Ancestry.
Ancestry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. By this point, I might have been using this. You can buy a suppressed pistol, which means less people
Okay.
come to check on you. Or we get the headhunter. What do you want? The headhunter?
You can get whatever the fuck you want.
I did suppressed pistol, and then eventually I got the sight, which was great. Extremely powerful headshots. Holds 5 bullets. Yeah, let's try that. I did the suppressed pistol on my run, so we're gonna give this headshotter. You know what? We're just gonna try to make it through this level. That's gonna be our goal for now.
Well, every now and then you see people like the "Kiss Me I'm Irish" shirts.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet they've never even been to Ireland. They've never seen Ireland.
Right.
They don't know what life is like in Ireland.
Right.
Yet they're trying to claim it as part of their identity, and I think that's kind of bullshit.
I am a good part Irish.
Yeah. I'm at least a quarter.
And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm with you. Like, you know, unless it's a big thing for your family, like, oh, my mother would tell me stories of my grandparents. Like, who the fuck cares?
Like on my mother's side, it's German and Irish, and I'm only assuming that because of the names. I don't really know because I don't care.
Sure. Oh.
And on my dad's side, I don't fucking know or care.
Uh-huh. Hello. Headhunter, thank you. All right, we got the headhunter now. Oh, and the long distance. Shit. I gotta be a better shot, though. Come on, mouse.
Evans is a Welsh name. Okay, so what does that mean?
Excellent question.
Ultimately, so what?
Hey,
I feel a deep personal connection with a people that I've never met and a culture I know nothing about.
the Welsh?
Where is Welsh?
God, I don't know.
I assume that's somewhere in the UK.
Sure.
Where is that?
I have just no idea. Oh, I need a gun. I very badly need that.
Welsh is like the name of the people. Are they from Walsh?
From Walsh?
Where are they from?
I figured it out. I figured out what I have to do, Rich.
I'm kind of being an asshole now. I'm exaggerating for comedy.
Uh-huh.
But I could not point you to Wales on a map. That would not happen. And yeah, I did know it was Wales.
So they all come down here and look around, right? Because I shot these two guys. Because I got the headshotter, so you can kill these guys with one shot. Then what's going to happen, or what happened last time, is all these motherfuckers are going to go downstairs, leaving their boss unprotected.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Go in here. Grab the shotgun. And boom.
Okay. So not trying to kill everybody.
Not
just,
trying to kill
You
everybody.
know what? I approve. Totally approve.
Wait, where's R?
You drop some kind of gun with me.
Huh? Ooh, 10mm pistol. Oh, there was even a sneaky way to get him. So now we have to fight our way out. Which is going to be a little tougher.
I'm keeping the mods on their toes because I'm talking about not caring about Ancestry? What topics aren't taboo?
Apparently, not this. Ancestry is very important to a lot of people.
We should start just mailing people earplugs
They could
for our streams.
Sure.
We need prereq brand earplugs.
Ooh, actually, I kind of like that. That was slop.
I'll piss on every single one of them.
My plan did not work great.
Are we going to do... Oh, no, John Kilo's being an asshole. Are you going to do something about that hiss in the audio someday? Question mark?
John Keel, we got a little bit of a late start today. To answer your question, yes. Just not at the moment. So also settle down.
Can you please stop using the compressor until the hiss situation is solved?
The hiss wasn't that bad, guys. The hiss just was not that bad, and for the evening out of Rich Evans' glorious voice, I think incredibly worth it.
Honey Snuggle says, stop being jerks. Apparently Honey Snuggle is Cobra Commander.
I like thinking that. Come on, move. Go downstairs or whatever.
How am I a jerk? Because I'm asking what the big deal with Ancestry is? You don't like that the answer is it's meaningless? You can't deal with the truth?
Can't deal with the truth, Rich.
Can't handle that new way of thinking about life in Wales?
Wales is very important to me.
If Wales doesn't mean anything, then I don't mean anything.
Rich, Wales is very important to me and my family.
Cobra Commander. Yes, cartoon Cobra Commander had the elongated S's. I asked about Irish because tomorrow was St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about St. Patrick's Day. I really don't. You see, I'm wearing green today. I'm probably not going to wear this tomorrow, so... There you go.
My God!
Oh my god, how do I...
They have got to sort out this whole gun moving when you go downstairs thing.
Oh, I thought you were super experienced.
Huh?
I thought you were super experienced.
Maybe it's just your mouse. I did not have this issue when I was playing.
Technically, this isn't my mouse. This is the studio's mouse. This is the streaming mouse.
Oh, well then there you go.
Anonymous says, Jack Rich, what is one of the most memorable moments of your childhood? Also, have you played DC Universe Online? It's free as fuck, you fucking fucks. You're stealing someone else's bit, Anonymous.
Unless that's you.
Unless that's Gobbledygooks.
Gobbledygooks.
With a mask on, maybe. Most memorable moments of your child? I don't know. Let me scan every moment of my childhood right now. Think about it.
If you could.
Childhood, I'm glad it's over. I'm essentially glad it's over.
You know, farm life. Watching Supergirl. You guys kind of know the whole story here. Most memorable, you know, I don't actually remember a whole lot from my childhood. I have a very bad memory. Like, look at this. So, like, here's my mouse right at my head level, right?
Mhm.
I go downstairs, boom, it's up there. For some
Yeah,
reason.
I know.
Why is it up there?
It's super awful.
It's super awful. I was not having that
Well,
issue.
and you know what the worst part is? Like position it on his head before you go down.
Oh, yeah.
And it's still off when you go down because the camera moves.
Yeah. What? Oh, fuck. I want a controller. I want a controller. Ay.
Rich, what is your favorite film produced by Lucasfilm? The Empire Strikes Back. It's the only answer you can have. Legally, I believe.
Legally.
Well, I take that back.
Yeah.
Raiders is pretty high on my list of favorite movies.
Ooh, nice. Nice recover there, Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those two. It's one of those two. I love me some Indiana Jones.
I got a whole sneaky game going now. Oh no! Oh no! My sneaky game almost worked, Rich.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I had
You
it.
should play it again because it almost worked.
Here. I think I got it. Why did you come up? You've never come up before.
No fear, no envy. I like Jedi the most when I was 8. I think when I was younger, I probably would have said definitely Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause Indiana Jones was the shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Heard that.
When I was younger, in terms of Star Wars movies, I like Jedi more than Empire. Because lots of spaceships flew around and blew things up.
Absolutely.
Not that I hated Empire as a kid. I definitely would not say that.
Do. Sneak. Sneak.
Jigalag35 says, for me, Jedi has the best moments and the worst moments in it. Empire still has the best moments. I agree that Jedi is a weird mix of greatness and mediocrity.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Empire's got that. This was just all of the best stuff. Han Solo being frozen, I know.
Yep.
The bit with Luke's hand getting cut off. The whole Walker sequence.
Oh, Hoth.
Yep.
Hoth was great, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bill Tetley says, opposed to the prequels, which were a combination of mediocrity and utter trash, a combination of mediocrity and utter trash. Where the hell are you getting mediocrity even? They never even achieved mediocrity.
So I had 3 bouncers come down the stairs, and I got them all with the Tommy gun.
Rich, please tell him to stop. Stop.
No, I can get him.
Okay.
So there.
Rich, what is the worst comic book I've ever read? Ooh. Oh, I have read the Clone Saga. Parts of it.
Good answer.
The story that caused me to boycott Spider-Man for years.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
One More Day. I never read One More Day. I knew what was going to happen in it. I knew the spoilers. And it's like, why would you even give them money for that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh my god!
Hypergiant says,
Hypergiant.
"You're an American god. Damn it, that's all that matters. Got any good horror movie recommendations? I want to get that into the genre. I want to get into the genre. My bad. Not much of a horror movie guy.
What time we got, Rich?
10:14.
10:14. Time to stand up. Stand up.
We can finish this question.
Huh?
We can finish this question, goddammit.
You finish it.
Do you have any horror recommendations? Because I'm not a horror guy. My favorite horror movies are all horror comedies. I would put down like Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2. That's all you need.
Gremlins.
Critters.
Gremlins is a great horror movie.
Remember Critters? Or Critters 2?
Second-rate Gremlins.
Critters 2, where they grow into a giant ball and eat cows.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I guess chat someone says collecting gifts is Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, Dawn of the Dead's pretty good. The Romero trilogy.
Yeah.
Before he made the bad ones. You get your Night of the Living Dead, and it's a classic. Dawn of the Dead is fucking great.
I rather enjoyed
Day of the Dead.
I rather enjoyed The Evil Dead.
Oh, chat's mentioning The Fly.
First of all, but see, here's the thing: The Fly is Cronenberg horror.
Yeah.
He's talking about getting into the genre.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to start with The Fly?
Sure, why not? Why not?
That's like throwing someone in the deep end.
Yeah, well, it's. I don't think it works that way. It's just a good movie, and you watch a good movie, and you enjoy it.
The Fly is great. The Thing is great.
Which I've never seen.
You've never seen The Thing?
It sounds depressing.
It is.
It
It's
sounds
great.
absolutely depressing,
It's
and
fucking great.
I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. And I love John Carpenter.
Yeah.
And I love pretty much all of the John Carpenter movies that have starred Kurt Russell.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. I don't think anybody is liking this game.
Uh, that's fine. I'm going to play one more level because there's something that we keep forgetting. So I'm going to play one more level while Rich tells a story.
While I tell a story?
Yes. We have yet to say.
Oh.
It's in my notebook. Your interview. Your interview story, and I think
you don't want to build it up too much. It's an amusing story, but it's not the end all be all.
It's not the end all be all. I just an excuse to tell a story. I'm just gonna buy another weapon here and play one more level.
Well, as you probably know, Chad, me and Jack had the interview with the XCOM devs, and we'd never done an interview before, and I was a little bit nervous about it beforehand, and the night before the interview, I had a nightmare, and
it's a big deal because also XCOM is a game that you love.
It's a game that I love, yeah.
And we're talking to people that made it. It was the first time we've ever done an interview. We were hooking it up through Skype. We didn't know if it was going to work.
So I get here for the interview, and we're trying to set up the interview, and we're having audio problems. Right off the bat, we couldn't get the audio to not be staticky crap. In fact, the only way that I could hear the audio, which for some reason we're getting audio through like the microphone. So in order to hear what they were saying, I had to hold the microphone into my ear. And it was like staticky, and I could barely make it out. And what? Yeah, okay. And then it was time for the actual interview to start recording, and I couldn't find our questions because we talked about questions beforehand, and I'm looking for the paper that has the questions, and where's the questions? And I'm going through the questions. Oh my God, I can't find them. There's all these papers, and suddenly there's, we only have like a couple sheets of paper in the room, but suddenly there's just like paper everywhere. And I'm going through. I can't find which one's got the questions in it, and like time is ticking. Time is ticking. The devs are just sitting there, and it's like awkward me with a microphone in my ear looking for shit. Oh God! And then eventually I'm just like, fuck it. I don't need the questions. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna ask them a question. And I asked the question. So what was it? What's it like developing a sequel to a popular game? And the response from the XCOM devs in my nightmare was, I just hit some buttons. It was everything that could have gone wrong.
I just love. My favorite part of that is the visual of you holding a microphone
Yes!
to your ear while, like, shuffling through paper.
Hold on.
I think that's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Just beautiful, Rich.
I missed your donation question to Jack. I maybe I did because I'm weird. Oh, there's a scroll thing here. Not scrolled what it should have. I'm not saying it. Anonymous says, have you guys played Ronin? It's a lot like this game, but with turn-based ninja moves. Have not. Honestly, I have not even heard of it.
I have not even heard of it. It's Ronin, the turn-based ninja.
I don't even know what a Ronin is.
A Ronin? Isn't that like an awesome?
Oh
ninja?
wait, no, that's a samurai without a master. Never mind. I'm distracted looking for this supposedly lost donation question that I'm not seeing, unless it's old, or a lot further down. Hold on.
Yeah, like this definitely has like a look and a feel of a lot of other games. The Deadbolt.
I wonder if this is a Jack. You should play the Vita game Soul Sacrifice Delta. Did you get that question? You did that.
I didn't like the name of that one. Soul Sacrifice Delta. That sounds like it has anime art. Doesn't it?
I missed yours too, Lord Belmont. I'm honestly, unless you're showing up as anonymous, I don't think I'm seeing them even.
Let me let me switch with you.
Yeah, here you.
Rich doesn't. All right, take that.
I don't know things.
Rich doesn't know things or stuff. Or are you guys just fucking with us now? Have you guys played Ronin? You're an American, goddammit. Jack and Rich, what was the most memorable moment of your childhood? Yeah, we've read all of these. If it's possible that you know what I'll do?
Lunar Archon and
I will
Lord Belmont.
I will shut down the tip alerter and restart it in case it needs to
Recombobulate.
recombobule. Nope, still coming up as those. Those are the last ones we have. I'm very sorry.
Oh, well, that's a new game. Fuck it.
There's Nick Nevinger. Jay seemed to enjoy playing Outlast a while back. Do you guys think you'd be able to convince him to come back for another Halloween stream to play Amnesia?
I think we'd just be able to convince him to come back for Halloween.
Jay comes whenever he is able to come. He will play games when he feels like playing games. This is the thing, you know, and I know we get these types of questions a lot about both Jay and Mike. Mike would love this game. Jay would love this game. Mike would love this game.
To answer your question, Mike would not love this game.
Mike and
whatever
Jay,
game it is, Mike would not love this game.
Mike and Jay are not gamers. They will not invest their time into playing anything.
Yeah.
You know why? They're not gamers. They don't enjoy playing games. I've had Jay over a bunch and he has played a bunch of board games with us, but I think that's more about the social aspect than it is about the board game. Also, if I just said, "Hey Jay, come over and let's drink beer," he would just do that. So
Jake would rather make like a gory monster prop.
yeah. Exactly.
He'd rather cover something with fake blood and throw it at a wall and film it.
He'd rather watch a movie. He'd rather edit stuff. So it's like that's the thing about Jay and Mike. I agree, by the way, and I know it's frustrating as gamers. You want to share these wonderful experiences with as many people as possibles. But
barking up the wrong tree.
Barking up the wrong tree. Board games? Yeah. I've played a bunch of board games with Jay. And he's gotten and has enjoyed himself. But again, I think that's more about the social aspect when we have... Who is Jake? Rich talks funny sometimes. You guys know that. So, and anywho, the answer is no. It's just probably not going to happen. May and Jake. I had a nightmare. I made a short film with Jack, and we were shooting outside in freezing weather, and Jack had his shirt off. Hey, we did make that film. It was freezing, and my shirt was off. I got my DVD, by the way, Jake. Thanks for sending it. I was in a short student film called Space Cadets, and it was very cold, and I had to take my shirt off.
I'm sorry.
Because they want to see this rockin' bod.
You guys seen the masterpiece that is Gods of Egypt? I'm sure I'll see it once it's on video.
All right.
Once it's on DVD. Nothing comes out in video anymore.
Gods of Egypt is gonna come out on VHS.
Yeah, you know what? That probably will come out on VHS.
All right, you want to try to find another thing to play? Or you want to call it, or what do you want to do here, Rich?
Yeah, we've only been streaming a couple hours. We started late.
We did start late.
We should get another game. I don't know if we should do more Police Quest or something else, though.
Well, it's not a Police Quest kind of...
I'm not in that mood.
How much can we... Okay, if you're not in the mood, then we'll find something else to play.
It would be better if I were in the mood. I mean, I could force it. I'm in just a gibber kind of mood. This is what I'm in the mood for right now. Just talking.
Then we can gibber. Then we can gibber away. I mean, if we want, I can hook up my Pokemon machine
If you want to.
And we could, I guess this is my question to you, Rich, is do you feel like playing or do you feel like gibbering?
Gibbering.
Gibbering, okay.
Some people are asking for FTL. I don't know. I can never top the last FTL stream. That is now impossible.
Loner Archon says, I'm donating again. Jack, if a client asked you to make a series requiring the use of an audible laugh track 3 times per episode, how would you make it and what kind of show would it be? Requiring me to use an audible laugh track. What I would probably do is try to make like a very serious drama.
I was gonna say the same thing.
And then someone at 3 points during the very serious drama, someone would make the worst pun imaginable.
Wouldn't you just do it though? When like, I'm sorry, but your mother's died. yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no, like I would do it where it's like your mother's died in a horrible car accident. I'm so sorry. Well, she was driving me crazy. Just like the worst pun imaginable. Then you get the laugh track.
I have a question.
You have a question?
A Pokemon question.
A Pokemon question.
When I streamed that, when I was playing, was that on your
Pokemon?
laptop? Where's that saved data?
Oh, was that on my laptop?
I think it was on your laptop. Not this laptop, unfortunately.
Oh, you mean the Mega Punch?
The Mega Punch.
The Mega Punch save might be on my laptop. Check your files.
I know that wasn't on my PC.
Yeah. Then it was on my laptop, which I don't have with me.
Okay, that would be worth continuing.
Your Mega Punch.
Because that's just me doing this. I won't even look at the screen. And we'll just talk.
I'll move your character, and then when you battle, you just press the one button.
Yeah. Well, we will continue that.
We have it
At some
we have
point.
It still.
But I guess you can just get your 3DS and we'll do some regular Pokemon. You can show off your Mew that you caught off stream.
My glitchy Mew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Is it in your automotive vehicle?
No, I brought it. It's in my bag here. I'm just going to update the stream really quick.
Okay.
Pokemon. That's a little too close to Wedlock. Pokemon. Remove game. Select game. Pokemon Yellow. Search. So many Pokemon games.
The last FTL run. I had a secret stream. I had an off night stream. Was that Monday, right?
Yeah, surprised me too. I didn't get your text until later.
Well, it was a little bit celebratory. I now have a new car. I'm now driving again. And
yeah.
I'm now able to get here with the PC on my own.
Yeah.
And I came in that night. Oh, yeah, fine, I'll stream tonight. Yeah. And I did an FTL no pause run.
Amazing.
I figured I was doomed. Yeah, there's no way. No
Yeah.
way I was going to win. And so, I picked a ship and named people after the crew members, and then it came time to name the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a Doom run. What do you want to name the ship? And somebody suggested Doomed. The Doomed. I thought that's pretty good. And somebody else said, altered that a bit and said, what about the Damned? And I'm like, ooh, yeah. So I had a no pause run with a ship called the Damned.
Nice.
And I kicked FTL's fucking ass without pausing. At least during the combat. Like, every time I alt-tabbed, it would, to change something, it would
Sure,
pause.
sure.
But and I said, I'm going to name my car whatever we name the ship. So my car is now named the Damned.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, take that.
Yeah, you get your Pokemon.
I'm gonna get my Pokemons. I can't stop playing Pokemon. I have a Pokemon problem.
Yeah.
I love Pokemon. I have a real problem.
Yes, I'm sorry, Taco Salad Tuesdays. I had a full crew, and I ran into the chance to get a Zoltan. Taco Salad Tuesdays with a human, and they didn't have like a leveled up piloting, or they didn't have leveled up weapons or leveled up engines.
He didn't even die in battle.
No.
You gave him.
I kicked him out of the airlock.
Oh my god!
Technically, we let him off at a space station. He went off and he had a very nice severance package. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can you go to your well, first you should quit the Deadbolt.
And go to OBS.
Don't go to OBS. Go to your programs.
My god!
Your programmies.
All programs.
And what was it called?
Is it on this computer?
Yeah, remember I had you download it
Oh yeah.
and set it up just for this. I just have to remember what it's called now.
It's probably in program files. Just go to program files.
Yeah, go to program files.
Familiar, Mr. Anderson.
Watch. Oh, we're gonna just find out, like, viewer or like. Something 3DS. Oh wait. No, that's not it. Or is it? No, that's not it. We must not have put it in there. Bonjour. Okay. Adieu. Mama. Did we just put it on? We wouldn't just put that on your desktop, would we? Would we?
Probably not.
We'll find it.
Well, it's not in with all of my porn.
Porn. Did you put it in the Twitch streaming
No.
folder? No, you did not.
Do a Google. Find out what it's called.
I don't remember what it's called. Go to search programs and file and just type in 3DS.
Oh,
We're gonna. You're about to type it on the laptop. You're adorable.
I don't think it's got 3DS in the name.
Well, shit, Rich.
All right. Here. What was the last donation we read here? We read the Outlast one. Lunar Archon says, and I apologize if this one got read. My brain doesn't work sometimes. Lunar Archon says, I'm donating again. Jack, if a client asked you to make a series, we did that.
We did that.
Yeah. I didn't read the whole thing before I started speaking.
Oh, sure.
Also, Lunar Archon says, Rich, would you stream an FTL hard mode? Also, I'm considering donating WWE 2K16 for when Josh comes back to the stream. Would that be acceptable? That would be acceptable.
That would be acceptable, yes.
As far as FTL hard mode, maybe someday. I mean, I haven't done it yet because I didn't feel like getting my ass kicked. Normal's still plenty fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the only way to go. Once you're doing no pause runs on normal.
Mm-hmm.
Anonymous says, any chance you'll play Smash Brothers sometimes? The new one or N64 one? I have zero interest in the series, but I know for a fact that Jack loves him some Smash.
Smash Brothers, I love Smash Brothers.
It's not out of the question. I'm certainly not going to initiate it, though. Rich is too chicken for hard mode FTL. Yes. So what?
It's not telling me what the name of the program is.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. Yeah, give me your mouse. I'm gonna root around in your computer for a little bit.
Oh, my God.
I'm just gonna find all the porns. I'm just gonna find all the porns. Would we put it in here, maybe?
Don't go into the folder labeled double date.
Oh my
Are those your taxes?
Don't go into the folder labeled blue waffle. Don't go there.
Nice, Rich.
Hojo Seprioth says, "You two are the saviors of Twitch." Thank you. Thank you.
I don't believe you.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
Absolutely true. It's absolutely true. What the? Oh. This is happening. Is that it? What's this?
Hey, Rich, you probably discussed this already, but with Indy 5 likely taking place in the early 1960s, the only plot to properly make up for Crystal Skull's misfires is to fittingly end the series with Ford as the lead, to have Indy face off against fugitive Nazis in South America. No. They've milked the Nazis to death. I don't know that Indiana Jones has to exclusively be a Nazi fighter.
Right.
I know everyone shits on Temple of Doom, but it's a fine movie.
It's a fine movie. I mean, it's no Ark, but it's a fine movie. Oh. Thanks, Loner Archon. Archon. Where?
Do you like any movies that aren't just pure entertainment?
That aren't just pure entertainment.
Dark City, I would say, is food for your brain.
Trying to understand what he means by that.
I think something that's just not dumb. But I mean, anything that you like, isn't that by definition entertaining?
Ryan? Right?
I mean, I my favorite Star Trek movie is probably Star Trek: The Motion Picture, and that's the boring one. That really, it's probably tied with Wrath of Khan.
I mean, Wrath of Khan is way
Wrath of
better.
Khan is really
Wrath of Khan is the great one. Rich.
good. Oh, I like the motion picture.
You're crazy, man.
They discover an unknown thing. It's pure Star Trek.
It just needs
The whole thing is discovery and not.
It just needs some editing, okay? Edit out the half-hour
This is fine.
Enterprise porn.
That's fine.
And I'm with you. It just needs some goddamn editing. What the hell did you do with this?
Are you sure we installed this?
I am 100% sure. Remember we had to go through like all the drivers.
I'm
and
not the
stuff?
one who forgot what it was called.
It's just in
You had me install a driver or something. That's not necessarily a program. You sure it won't just run?
It's plugged in now. Yeah, it's a program. Where's your downloads?
You might have just had me put in some kind of driver. I don't think I remember a program.
Yeah, totally a program.
There's so much shit in there, you're never gonna find it. I've never cleared out my freaking downloads folder since I got the computer.
I see that there's a shit ton of stuff in here, but there might be what I'm looking for. Game capture setup. That's probably not it, right? No.
No.
Ooh, ee.
Ooh,
Ooh, ee, ooh, ting, tang. Wada, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting, tang. Okay, so backup plan. backup plan.
What's the backup plan, Jack?
Oh shit. I saw them make.
Do you want to fire up the wrestling game?
You want to wrestle?
Why not? Why not? Put on anything. I don't even give a shit. I don't know how. That'll probably take a while to download.
Yeah, I will accept the gift.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna add that to that. We're gonna accept your gift, loaner Archon. Thank you for Raslin. Okay, we need a game. 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 I saw them say Downwell. Do you have Downwell?
No.
Huh?
I don't even know what a downwell is.
I saw them say it. Type that in. Type in Downwell. There. Oh, boom. $1.50. Playing Downwell.
Is it a fucking walking simulator or is it a game?
It,
What is it? Oh, okay, it looks like a game.
it looks like a game. We're gonna play
Oh, that
Downwell.
looks neat.
It's half off right now. It's $1.50. We're gonna play.